What's up, guys? I'm here with the 82 s15, the 5.3 and the 4.8 and blah blah blah. So I had this thing going, everything was going well at like 70 miles an hour. When I pull my foot off the gas, I get a little bit of a vibration, and I got the drive shaft down here, and I did some looking and figured out that I had 6% down, or not 6%, 6 degrees down on the transmission, and 3 up on the old piece of junk rear end. It was a one-legger. So after looking at some stuff, looking around, I decided that I was going to do an 8.8. I'm looking for a flashlight. And of course, you know how it is. You can never find one. So I got this 8.8. This project has morphed into something huge. I was going to do an 8.8 eventually, so I looked on Facebook Marketplace. I found this one. It's out of a 95 whatever Explorer. It had disc brakes. I got them off right now. Caliper, disc brakes. So it had disc brakes. It's a 373. It's the locker. Pretty good shape. I mean, it looks good. You know, the gears look good. There's nothing broke. Axles, this is one of the axles here. It looks good. So I set it in here. Everybody says you got to cut this thing, and of course I'm trying to figure out and realize that I have to cut it. So I think this is what I'm going to do. What I did is I got a, I'm looking at a 15x8 wheel. You see my cardboard layout here. The tire that I'm looking at is 9-inch, and the wheel is 5.5 inches of back spacing. So if I were to cut this axle 3 inches, which the easy way to do this, the sloppy mechanics always say just cut the spring perch out. This is 3 inches, and he's absolutely right. So that shouldn't be too bad. So if I cut 3 inches out, that's 1.5 inches per side. So if I set my little makeshift tire there, the axle is where the tire would come out. So I think that would line up, tuck in really, really nice. And then here I'll show you what it looks like from the front. You can see. So yeah, that's what it would look like cut. Now, uncut, let me see if I can do this one-handed. Move this bad boy out. Move this out to here. Oh, a little bit more. So that would be uncut. That's just, it's way too far. I don't think that would work. So I think I've committed to go ahead and cutting it. I don't really see, I think that would look dumb. So I'm gonna cut it. Read a couple different things. Everybody says you need a jig. I don't have a jig. Obviously you can see I'm working in a garage. My high dollar work studio. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little bit of angle iron. I'll cut it, just tack that on there, and set it in there, and I'll take you along for the ride, of course. But yeah, this 8.8 looks good. I'm really happy with it. I'll also do a price breakdown. I'll go ahead and order the wheels and tires today. I got to get new perches. I had to replace this brake line because they cut the jerks. I got new shocks, should be here today. The U-bolts, I got those, they're around here somewhere. I got all new brakes, calipers, new caliper, new rotors, new pads. So basically everything in the back is going to be new. It's going to be pretty good. So